What's up everybody, it's Rafi from Zurb and I'm really excited that you're here. So if you're new to Foundation, welcome to the Foundation Docs. And if you're a veteran, well, welcome back. So if you're new, Foundation is the world's most responsive front-end framework. Now Foundation comes with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript that helps you build your responsive websites and apps. Now Foundation is much more than that as well because it comes with cutting-edge best practices that we offer to you. Now Foundation is also built from the ground up with accessibility in mind. So that's really a bonus to a lot of companies. And it doesn't matter if you're a beginner or an advanced user, you're in the right place. Now, let me show you around the docs. So you're on the home page of the docs, and just below me, you'll find some links that lead you to some installation instructions, the quickest way to get started. Now, if you go a little bit further down below, down there, you're going to actually see some accordions that you can open up and they have some information. So we got some beginner videos, we got some beginner tutorials, got some templates, and building blocks, which is really amazing. These are components that get you started really fast. Now, if we come back and take a look on the left side, that's where all our components live. And they're all categorized nicely and neatly so you can find the component that you're looking for. But if you prefer to search, you could definitely do that. So if you go up into the search and let's say I want to find Flexbox, then I can just start typing and the results will show up. Now this not only displays pages, but it also displays some variables or other content on the page. So if you don't type in the exact name of the page, other results that match pretty closely will show up so you can quickly get to them. So that's pretty cool. Now we're going to actually jump into one of our pages and show you around there. So let's hop over to the Flex Grid page. So when you land on the Flexbox page, right away you'll see a video at the top of the screen. Now this is great if you learn better through video or through seeing rather than reading. Now you have both options. You can still read all the documentation on the page, but you have that video available to you. And what this means is that these videos are on every single component in Foundation. So you can go to forms, visibility classes, flow classes, buttons, anything, and you're going to be able to watch a video on the component. So if you hit play, then you'll hear my lovely voice. We have some grid options here. So if you simply just wanted everything in Foundation, but you wanted the Flex Grid. Alright, so at this point you can keep scrolling down the page if you'd like to scan through the docs, and the video will then dock over to the bottom, which is nice, so you can keep listening to my beautiful voice as you scan through the documentation and find the section that you're looking for. If you want to expand it back up, there's a button right above to expand it open, or you can just close and cancel out of it. If you scroll all the way back to the top, the video will dock back in the center section. So it's really made to work for you as you scan through the docs. So the documentation has also been improved in a few other ways. Right now you can also watch a specific video on a specific section as well. So you see this watch this part in video. So if you click this link, it's actually going to open up to the specific spot in the video where this information is being covered. So again, you can learn it through reading or you can watch it visually in the video. Of course, you have all your YouTube controls here, so you can pop it open in YouTube or you can actually open it up full screen. That's up to you. So another really cool thing about the Foundation documentation is that you can actually try all of these demos in CodePen. So right now we're going through the Flexbox documentation. This is the Flexbox grid. And if I want to choose a specific section and then play with it in the browser, I can open this up in CodePen and it's going to load this CodePen with the demo. So now I can actually see the demo, I can see the code, and I can actually change the code and see how that affects things in the real world. So this is really powerful to be able to quickly understand how Foundation works, both by seeing and by doing. So there's a couple other things on this page I want to point out that are really important. So if you want to quickly scroll through this page, especially because this Flexbox grid has a lot of options, so it's a very long page, you'll have a table of contents over here on the right. So you can actually click on a specific section, it'll scroll you to that section, and we could start learning what that component does. And again, you have your video or your CodePen links right away, so you can either watch the video or play with it in the browser. Just below the table of contents, you'll find some really important links. So Foundation is open source, and that means that anybody can contribute to it. Now, if you find an error on this documentation, or if you find something that could be explained better or improved, you can hit Edit this page. And this will open up right in GitHub and allow you to edit the page directly. And if you do that, you'll actually be submitting a pull request to Foundation, and you'll get credit for making that update to Foundation. It's open source, it's beautiful. So hopping back over, you can also report a bug. So if you find a bug in the documentation or in the Foundation component, you can hit Report a Bug. Now what this will do is open up our bug reporting issue template. So from here you can just follow the template and report the bug, steps to reproduce, any kind of examples. We've put some CodePen links in there so you can show an example. And this really helps us get the issue fixed and resolved quickly. And lastly over here we have the Get Help link. So if you click this, it'll open up the Foundation forum, which is a great place to collaborate with your peers, engineers, developers that are also using Foundation. You can really learn a lot of things here. So another really important thing that I want to show you on this right sidebar is the Sass reference and the JavaScript reference. Now let's hop over to a component that has both of those. So let's go check out the off canvas menu. So if we go to off canvas, you'll see that there is a video here for that as well. This one is labeled JavaScript. So this means that it is a component that uses JavaScript. Now also in the sidebar, if you see the JS label on any of these components, you know that it is a JavaScript component. So not only does it use JavaScript, but most of these will also have CSS or Sass styling to them as well. So if we hit Sass reference, we'll get scrolled to the bottom where you'll find all the Sass variables that are used to style this component. So these are found in your settings file, and these are things that you can configure. So you can configure the off-canvas size and the off-canvas vertical size and the background and the shadow. So it's all really easy settings that you could change quickly. Now if a component has mixins and you can use it with mixins, which is pretty much all the components, then you'll find the mixins that you can use to build the Foundation off-canvas in this case. And what that means is that you could build the Foundation off-canvas without using Foundation's built-in classes. You can use your own classes. So that's an added level of flexibility. Now just below that, we'll jump to JavaScript reference, and you'll find all the JavaScript information about this component. So initializing the component, ways to reflow it. You'll also find the plugin options. So if the option has data options, you'll actually find those right here. You can copy and paste these in, and then they have little descriptions on how to use them. You'll also find out how to use that by watching the video. So lots of different ways to use Foundation, and the Sass and JavaScript information is on every single page. Now if you're looking for an older version of Foundation, you can find that in the sidebar. So by clicking older versions, you'll find Foundation 4, 3, and 2. There's still lots of companies out there using them, and the documentation is still available. If you're looking for the changelog, you'll find that right here at the top. So Foundation 6.3.1 is the latest one at this time, and if you want to find out what changed in that, you can just click on the changelog and it'll take you there. Alright, heading back to the home page. Hey, I'm back! So we're really excited about your journey with Foundation, and we're really excited about the Foundation docs. Now you can start Foundation on GitHub with the button above, and the button next to it allows you to shout out Foundation on Twitter, which would be really awesome. Now, we love all your questions and comments, so make sure you hit us up in the YouTube comments for this video. So thanks everybody for watching. This is Rafi from the Foundation team signing off.